Shalom and welcome to Mitzvah Torah. This year is entitled on Tisha B'av, May a Couple Hold Hands. So the Shulchan Aruch says in Taf Reish Nun Daled Yud Chet that at night or in the daytime it would be best not to sleep in the same bed, separate the beds a bit. Why? It says just like by a Nazir, we tell a Nazir who cannot drink wine or eat grapes, don't even walk into the vineyard, just as a protective measure. So too here, best to keep the bed separate so it doesn't lead to anything. The prohibition is have marital relations, intimacy, but this is a good geder to set up. That's regarding sleeping in the same bed. What about negia? What about passing things to each other, like when a woman is a nida? So the Mishnah brings down and says that on Yom Kippur, even negia, even just touching, is prohibited. And Mishnah says maybe that would apply for Tisha B'av. He's not so sure. The Shar Tzion says, well, on Yom Kippur, dress nicer, and it might lead more to intimacy than Tisha B'av. We're wearing a veiled kind of clothing. It's just not that atmosphere in any way. And maybe therefore there's more room to be lenient on Tisha B'av. And Rav Yashiv says also regarding passing to each other to go to the next level. First is being in the same bed. The real is on Tisha B'av is actual intimacy. Then there's a gezeira, there's a chumrah not to be in the same bed. Then there's another level of chumrah not to touch each other. Then another level of chumrah not to pass, like neither Rav Yashiv. That's already not so stringent. The bottom line is to hold hands in an intimate way. They're a chiba. A couple has to know themselves. That is going to go ahead and that might not be in the spirit of Tisha B'av, and that could lead to other things as well. And today the focus is on avelut of the korban itself. So technically, touching, just passing things to each other, no real need to be machmir there. But a person, of course, has to know what the spirit of the day is about, and of course avoid intimacy, because that's a real isser from the Gemara. And Mitzvah Shem, we should have a day of celebration here.